Hello and welcome students. In this module, we will proceed with the physical divisions of Australia, and in this module, we will learn about the coastal plains of Australia. And students, along with the coastal plains, we will also learn about the other physical features which are important in case of Australia, and they are the Rift Valley of Australia and the Great Barrier Reef. So in this module, apart from coastal plains, we will also learn about the Rift Valley of Australia and the Great Barrier Reef. So first, let's take up the information, the location, the extent of the coastal plains of Australia. So here we start. Students, look at the map. The coastal plain of Australia is shown with the peach color. So you can see in the eastern side, in the western side, and also in the southern portion of the continent lies the coastal plains. The coastal plains are formed by the sediments brought by the river as well as by the ocean, and the deposition of sediments by the rivers and the ocean, that is the ocean waves, it brings the sediments to the coast, and at the coastal plain is formed. And in Australia, coastal plain lies towards the east, west as well as in the south. So let's read the content. The coastal plains of Australia exist as narrow stretches of land along the eastern, western and southern coast. The eastern coastal plain is drained by many swift flowing rivers. Children, swift means very fast flowing rivers. Towards the eastern side, the coastal plain is, you can say, is the broadest, because here several rivers they flow. And these rivers, they mostly rise in the eastern slope of eastern highlands, and the coastal plain in the south is known as Nullarbor Plain. So children, we have discussed that the eastern side, several rivers flow and they drain into the sea, and before draining, they bring some sediments, deposit it in the coastal area, and coastal plain has formed in the eastern side. Now, the southern portion of Australia, the coastal plain in the south, this one, you can mark it here, this is known as Nullarbor Plain. So students, we must know what is the meaning of Nullarbor Plain. What is Nullarbor Plain? So the Nullarbor Plain is a part of the area of flat, almost treeless, arid or semi-arid country of southern Australia. So students, here in the map, if we see, here lies the South Australia. So in South Australia, this portion, this is treeless, arid and or semi-arid region. There are no trees. So this is a vast treeless plain known as Nullarbor Plain. So I hope you have understood. We'll also see some pictures. So Nullarbor Plain is the world's largest single exposure of limestone bedrock. So here such a lot of erosion has happened that the limestone, the bedrock is exposed to the surface. All the upper layers have been removed. So the bedrock is exposed to the surface, and it is of limestone, and it occupies an area of about 2 lakh square kilometers. So it's a vast plain. Children, this is a picture. You can see there are no trees. So a road is constructed all through the crossing the Nullarbor Plain. So this is another picture of Nullarbor Plain. So I hope students you have understood, and now we know about the Nullarbor Plain, that is the southern coastal plain of Australia. Apart from the 4 physical divisions we have learned right now, that is, we have learned about the Western Plateau, the Central Lowlands, the Eastern Highlands, and now we have also learned about the coastal plains. So students, here we have learnt about all the physical features of Australia, and now we'll learn about two another important features, and they are the Great Barrier Reef and the Rift Valley of Australia. So the Great Barrier Reef, it's a very, very unique feature, is the largest coral reef in the world, which is off the coast of the eastern coast of Australia. If we see the map, we will find out the location. So students, here is the Great Barrier Reef. So this is the Great Barrier Reef, which is away from the eastern coast of Australia. Now what is it? So the Great Barrier Reef, or the coral reef, you can see the picture out here. This is, you can see in the water, there are certain formations like this. So these are the coral reefs. So how it forms? Students, there are organisms, microorganisms known as coral polyps. And when these they live in shallow water, fresh water, in the sea water. Fresh, I don't mean the water should be fresh like river water. It is sea water, but it should be sediment free. The temperature, they thrive, the coral polyps, they survive in the tropical waters and clear water, sediment free water. So in wherever they find favorable condition, these coral polyps survive, and when they die, lime is secreted from their skeleton, and their skeleton joined together. You can see the skeletons have joined together and they form a platform under the water. And gradually more and more coral polyps die. Their skeleton goes on adding to the platform, and this forms a coral reef. This is a coral reef. So students, you can see under the water, there are such a lot of so many coral reefs are there of different sizes, shape and colors. They exhibit several colors and they form one of the most beautiful features on the earth's surface, especially in the water. You can see several marine animals like fishes, turtle and other marine aquatic animals. They thrive near these the coral reef, and the government of Australia has made this area a very important tourist site and has taken several measures to preserve the natural beauty of this area. So students, this is about the coral reef, and it's the largest coral reef in the world, which is located off the eastern coast of Australia, and that's why it is known as the Great Barrier Reef. Now great means it is because it's the largest, reef because it is a coral reef. Why the word barrier is used? Students, the ships cannot enter the eastern coast because the coral reef forms a barrier. That's why the name is the Great Barrier Reef. So if we see the features, it is almost 2300 kilometer long, largest coral reef in the world, and I have told you how they form. Corals are tiny sea creatures. They live near the sea floor in the shallow water, and when these animals secrete calcium carbonate, and when they die, their skeleton join together and they form a coral reef. So this is a coral reef, the largest coral reef in the world, known as the Great Barrier Reef. The Great Barrier Reef is a tourist paradise. Children, I told you just now, Australian government has developed it into a very beautiful, exceptionally beautiful tourist destination, and has taken a lot of effort to preserve the natural beauty of the region. And there are colorful corals and beautiful marine life. You will see variety of marine life surviving in the coral area, coral region near the coral reef, and it looks exceptionally beautiful. the beauty of the nature is at its peak in the region of the Great Barrier Reef. However, the Great Barrier Reef is a hazard to navigation and obstructs the movement of the ships. That's why, children, the name is Great Barrier Reef. It forms a barrier. It doesn't allow the ships to come to the coast, eastern coast easily. They have to change their path, and they get diverted because of the presence of the coral reef. So students, this was about the Great Barrier Reef of Australia, the largest coral reef in the world. Now students, the last important feature of Australia is the Rift Valley. So where is it located? Whenever we learn about a physical feature, we have to first see where is it located, and then we learn about its features. So the southeastern part of the continent, in this region lies the the Rift Valley of Australia. The Great Rift Valley is in Africa. It is the largest rift valley in the world, but in Australia, this Rift Valley is not as large. It's not occupying such a big area as it is in Africa. In Australia, it occupies much smaller area. So in the southeastern portion, children, see the picture. This is how Rift Valley forms. Cracks appear, and due to faulting, and the land moves apart and a depression is formed. This is known as Rift Valley. So students, this is the region of Rift Valley in Australia. And if you see here, the Lake Torrens, this also lies in the region of Rift Valley. And if you see the Spencer Gulf, this also lies in the Rift Valley of Australia. So this is in the southeastern part of the continent. So Rift Valley in Australia is long, narrow valley with steep wall. So this, if a valley has very steep wall, this is a gentle wall. This is gentle wall. This is a very sudden, when there is a sudden fall, it is known as steep walls. And several lakes like Lake Torrens is found here. And also the Spencer Gulf is a part of Rift Valley. So students, just now we have seen in the map, the Spencer Gulf and Lake Torrens, they also fall into the Rift Valley. They are a part of the Rift Valley of Australia. So students, that's all about the physical features of Australia. In this module, we have learnt about the coastal plains of Australia. And apart from the physical features, we have learnt about the Great Barrier Reef of Australia and also about the Rift Valley of Australia. Thank you.